trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you have lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset, and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly.
What is a Palm account in Forex? A Palm simply means percent allocation money management. Account is a smart and hands-free way to earn from Forex trading without trading by yourself. Here's how it works. A professional trader, the manager, opens a Palm account with a Forex broker and starts trading with their own money. Investors like you open your trading account with the same broker that the manager used, fund it and link your funded account to the manager account without handing over your hard-earned money to the manager directly. The manager trades with their money and the system automatically copies those same trades to your investment. When the manager makes a profit, you also earn a profit, minus a small agreed fee, usually around 30%, paid to the manager. Note that the manager does not have direct access to the investor's money. The manager trades using their own funds, while the exchange bot repeats the same transactions for the investor's funds. Example, the manager invests $300, and you invest $200 equals $500 total. After successful trading, the account grows by 200% to $1,500. You now have $600. The manager gets a 30% fee from your $400 profit equals $120. Your final gain, $480. The manager earned $1,020. It's that simple. You keep control of your funds, and you earn based on the manager's skills. At Forex Algotech, we are your #1 trusted Palm account manager. We strongly believe in results, as you can see on our screen over the last 1 year. Join our Palm Partnership community today for free and start earning from the financial world. Get back to whoever shared this video with you, and get started today with us. Thank you for watching.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your
to access the server. Internet is super poor. So there's nothing I can do. Let me just close the server. So let me share the websites, and this would make me take more time tonight, but it's fine. If I know that this internet will be like this, I would have canceled this class, because I don't like to work under stress, man. All right, so I'm going to install another EA from the beginning. Well, maybe it will be a additional plus for new people that are joining, that will start installing their EA. But we don't install EA on a laptop. We install it on our VPS. But because we can't use the VPS tonight, I'll try to install it in front of everybody on my laptop, on my screen rather. So this account I want to use. What's wrong with this account now? I'm going to use this account. It's a live account, but it's a micro account. Like all of us know that we don't use demo accounts in our training. So it's a live account, but I'm going to start installation of the robot from the scratch on this, so that we will see because I just want everybody to understand how to use that limited edition properly. It's a very, very good one that's more reliable than the old robots that we transition from. So so the first thing I need to do here is to let me see, to activate a robot for this account. Please, if your background is making noise, please help us to reduce anything. 6969 104 512. Let me look at 2026. 26. Okay. 691-004-512. I'm sorry, I want to activate account robot for this account so that we can use it. All right. I think I managed to do that. Now let me see. Oh, internet is bad, man. Just want to go to the server and explain. That is my plan. My plan is not this. Okay. Let me redo it. So it does happen sometimes. There's nothing we can do. What happened here is FX Argo, I'll take this. I'm expecting this one to activate now. Please just let us have patience. Once I do the robot, every other thing will be faster. And also, I don't want to be faster, so fast that. So this is the account number again. Okay, the account number is 691 045 512. October, December 26, okay. 691-691-04512, okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see now that maybe I got it right. All right, for those that just join us, that this is the way you activate your account. After you pay online, your account will be activated. I activated this one manually. So we need three information here. We need our membership number, we need our token, we need our email. So I need to, for the purpose of this class, I need to activate this account so that I can download the robots, and we quickly do installation in front of us, and I will do the settings. Maybe this is a plus opportunity for the new people, but this is not my plan. My plan is just to come and explain to people that have already been using it how effective they can use the robot. But sometimes things doesn't work the way we think it will. So after I log into the account, I need to scroll down. We don't need, I won't download any other robots tonight because I'm not talking about any other robot than this limited edition, this one. So I'm going to download it quickly in front of every one of us now, which is what I'm doing. So I think it's fully downloaded. So let me go to the folder. I need to put everything in front of us. So this is the folder of the robots. I want to extract it so that we can be usable. I want you to see everything I'm doing. So I've extracted it. So simple, and it's gonna give me all this information. So this is the preset. I'm not going to use the preset. I'm going to do the preset in front of every one of us. This is the robot itself. So now what we want to do now is, let me bring the account and everything on one screen so that you will see everything the way I'm doing it. So this is the account. And I'm going to explain how effectively we can enjoy these robots and how it will help us. Okay, so now we know that if we want to install the robot, you come to File, open the folder, waiting for the data folder to come up. So this data folder, we come to MQL4, then we come to Expert. That's a normal way to install the robot. At least, yes, the robot I'm even looking for is here. I never know. So okay, let me just do it the way I need to do it, so that since I've started from the beginning, I just have to finish it. So now this is the place we want to put the robot. So we come to our download. This is the robot. This is the manual to the robot. Then I right click, I copy the robot, then I come back to here, come to my file, open data folder, come to MQL4, come to Expert, and paste my robots there. I paste my robot there. I'll paste it out. I won't paste it inside the folder. I just show. So now you understand how to do this. Already we've done this in the class. The tutorial is on the YouTube, but luckily we have to redo it tonight. This is only robot I want to talk about tonight. So, and this is the only thing we want to do tonight. So now I close that aspect. Then I come to Experts. I'll right click on the expert and I'll refresh the expert so that it can show my robots for me. So if we look at it very well, I want to close all this folder. I don't want us to get confused about them. Let me see. Yeah. So this is the robot I installed now. That's what I downloaded from our, what do we call it, our website. Once you have a valid license, you can download all the robot, all the software you want to use. This is how it look like when I drag it to the, let me do it again. So I refresh, I come to experts, I refresh experts, and the expert gave me the robot. I want to close all this one that I'm not using. Now the expert show me the robot. I put the robot, I drag it to the chart. I said allow live trading. I come to input. Now we need your client ID, we need email, we need token. All these three parameters, we are going to take them from the website. So that's what I'm trying to let everybody see at once. So I need to come to the website, which is here. Then this is my, for this account, this is my member ID. You just need to click, don't copy anything, don't type it. That's why when I'm developing this, I develop it with a copy shortcut. You just click this short and you see that it will show you that client ID copy. Then you come to the to the robot. I want to put it here. That is where it belongs. Then I come back. I want to check I want to pick the email I used to register the account online. I pick the email again. This is the email. I copy it. You see, so simple. I make it so simple for everybody who wants to use it. Then I put it here. Then the next thing that I want to go and take on the website is token. You see, token is very important. So I come back to the website. I click the token. Now, when you click the token for the first time, don't use this token. So I will close the token again. I'll close it. I will refresh it. Because many normally call me that when I put it, it's giving me error. It's because the database needs to update. So now, when I refresh it now, I will now regenerate the token again, okay? So we are still busy with the internet, so it's still loading. We have to let it finish loading before we can generate the token properly. I'm so sorry for what happened tonight. It does happen once in a while. Some things we can't control. So now it's fully loaded. You let the website be fully loaded before you now click get the token. Now, this token now, probably this one will work. I click on it, copy here, it copied, then I go to the trading platform, I paste it there, okay? Now, that is the first step. 1, 2, 3, we have done that. Then we come to loss type, like we normally know that we normally use FIBO. I put FIBO there, FIBO loss size type. Then distance, we want, if we are trading currency, we have to use 500 points. If you are trading gold, you can't use 500 points for gold. But I will stick this trading to only currency for now, okay? Which is 500 points. 500 points in trading currency means 50 pips. That is a distance between our dollar cost average, okay? Then the take profit we want to take here, like we normally do. And this area, I want to elaborate this area. This take profit, it depends, your capital to depend on what you are going to put there. For example, if you are the one that you are trading $500, don't go beyond 20 pips. Don't go beyond 20 pips, 15 pips. So if you want to use 15 pips as somebody who is trading $500 capital, that means you want to take $1.50 per each trade you enter. Why did I say this? Research showed me for a very long time that when you enter a market, the smaller the pips you want to take, the better for you. You see, you enter the market, before market close for the day, you already close your profit, especially people that have small capital. Okay, this area is very, very sensitive. You have to understand it. 15 pips at 0.01 lot size. Okay, that is what we want to use here. and I'm still coming back. It's like we need to do some small work also tonight, how you can get your profit, because this profit, I set it as $1.50 by default. But somebody who is trading like $5,000, $2,000, this profit will not be enough for them. It will not be enough on those capital. But I'm going to base my class on minimum capital of $500 on Axie. Okay. So I put $1.50 here. I take profit. You don't need to hide it. Our martingale level, we want to make it, leave it like that. Our risk level, many people use 4, but I want to be using 3, and I'll tell you the reason why I want to put 3 there. Because you know that when we say 3, we are telling the robots that on our dollar cost average, we want 3 trial. We want 2 trial for our take profit. We want 1 trial for our risk level profit. Okay, so I've done video about this before, so I'm going to send those videos to new people who just join us. But with what we are doing tonight, you merge everything together. I think it should be clear enough. Then I can do one-on-one class with some of you who doesn't understand even why. After watching the video, it's my responsibility to do that for you. So I want to put 0.01 here. What is the meaning of what I'm saying here? I'm telling the robot that, okay, robot, if you try the first trade and you can't make a profit of $1.50, try for the second time. You can't make $1.50. Now, if you try at the third time, I want you to close my profit at 1 cent, emergency exit, because I don't want to increase more dollar cost average on my capital. These settings is good for 500.
So your screen is not showing.
My screen is not showing. My screen is showing because I'm.
Yes.
Hello?
Not showing now.
It's showing, sir.
Pardon?
You don't
can
show.
see your
It's
screen,
not
sir. See your
now.
screen, sir. We can
My-
see your
my-
screen.
My screen
Your
is
screen is showing.
Yeah,
Your
no, we
screen
can
is
definitely see the screen.
okay. Thank you. Because I'm looking at the screen myself on another screen. That's why I know that everybody should be seeing it. Okay. So now I want to quickly go out of this trade as soon as possible, because I don't want a situation whereby, if you look at the robots we are using from last year to last month, July, you will see that that robot doesn't have this future. That's why I developed this one. That robot will keep looking for 250 points. And that is why people with a small capital account edge faster. So this one will help every one of us for our account not to edge faster. And this one has some future that is not in that old one. I've told people that if you know that you are very busy, like people in UK that they normally call that they are doing 2 jobs, 3 jobs, you can still stick with old robots, but when it's edge, you have to create time to train. Eventually, this one too might edge when we enter the wrong market, or markets, a particular news that we don't expect comes out. The most important thing is you have to just pick up and learn the skill of trimming. You cannot escape trimming. But the more this version of robot protects your account from edge easily. So now, instead for our account to edge like before, you know, the one we are doing before doesn't have risk level. That robot doesn't have risk level. So now this one has risk level. That means if market fell twice, the third time the robot is looking for 1 cent. And that 1 cent, it will reset your account and until you look for another clean signal. Okay? Now let's move to maximum drawdown. Please, guys, if you are trading Axie account, funded account, no matter how much you are trading, your maximum drawdown, let it be 2.5%. 2.5%. Why did I say 2.5%? So that you have chances to edge like 3 times. before you can fail the funding. And so far, even with the old robot that is doing everything automatically that time, I've never seen anybody that failed the prop firm easily. I think I saw 1 or 2 people, but those 2 people, they knew what they did between me and them. So put 2.5%. But if it's your own capital that is not a funded account, use 5%. The reason is if you use 5%, your account will not edge in time. Edging is not easy when it's edge, but when you have the skill, it's easy. So in my own situation, I believe I'm talking to funded account trader. I'm going to use 2.5%. Now on the edge and close, if you look at it, it's 2 options. If I put close and restart, this I'm telling the robot that immediately you edge, immediately I have 2.5% drawdown, close at loss. Please, for Christ's sake, we don't use stop loss. Don't ever use this option. Option you're going to use for robot is edge and stop. What are you telling the robot when you say edge and stop? You tell the robot that edge my account and remove yourself. Then I will sit down to manage the edge until I get my money back from the float. So this is the best way to do it. Now, this is the basic way to set up, and on the common, we have to come to allow live trading. So now, before I go further, at this level, who didn't understand what? Who did? Because we have opportunity. I don't supposed to come to this side, but because the server and internet is bothering me, I have to destroy it in front of everybody. Okay, Bonsec 24. Bonsec. Don't waste time so that we can finish in time.
When you say distance 500, what does the 500 mean?
All right. You see, I can see that this is my madam from Namibia. Am I right? Hello?
What is this?
I said
I didn't hear that.
the person talking to me is from Namibia, right?
Correct.
Good. Because your accent is unique to me since you've been talking to me. So now, madam, that distance, you see, what we do, the way I trade naturally with that robot, that's the way I build my robot, okay? What I normally do is what we call dollar cost average. And what is dollar cost average, madam? Let's go back to olden days investment. When our parents, our grandparents normally buy shares, either shares of bank or share of anything in the company. Let's say the grandfather got salary in January, and out of the January, he bought MTN's shares. Now it's not online. Let's just move our mind away from online. He went to MTN office, and through the stockbroker, in those days, stockbroker is still there. He went to stockbroker and said, I want to buy MTN shares. And when he bought MTN shares, MTN's unit cost of MTN is 10 Rand. I'll use Rand because I understand Rand. If you are in Nigeria, use 10 Naira. If you are in Namibia, use 10 whatever. So let's do it that way so that everybody will be on the same page. Now, the old man buy maybe 2 or 3. In February, the old man want to buy. The old man now say, okay, what? Let me check the share I bought on Monday, and now MTN price that he bought in January was now $8. I mean 8 Rand. So definitely, if you are talking in Nigeria, that means it's to be 8 Naira in Nigeria, to be 8 whatever in every other place. Now the question now is, if you look at that investment the old man did in January compared to February, is it depreciating or is appreciating? Anybody? Anybody to answer the question? Is that investment depreciate or appreciate?
Depreciate.
Thank you, sir. The investment depreciate because the old man bought a unit share for 10 Rand, and in February it became 8 Rand. So what the old man would do again is to buy more in February at what? At a cheaper price, at 8 rand. So now the quantity you want to buy, we don't know. I don't want to talk about the quantity. So now, madam from Namibia, I want to answer your question now. He bought at $10, I mean 10 rand in January, then 8 rand in February. The difference between 10 and 8 is what we call distance in dollar cost, because now the old man came back on February to buy more at a cheaper rate, and that distance between 10 and 8 is 20 rands. So that is what we are representing by distance here. But now we want to say, okay, if markets go against us, not 20 now, 50 pips, and that 50 pips is what we call 500 points, because when you use 4-digit broker, it will be 50 pips. When you use 5-digit broker, it will be 500 pips. If you look at what I'm doing now, if you look at our broker now, it's 5-digit broker, 1.16426. You see that after the decimal, we have 5 digits. That is why we use points here. But if your broker is a 4-digit broker, actually many brokers have removed 4 digits. When I started trading, I normally see 4 digits broker, but of recent, I see almost all our brokers, they are using 5 digits. So the distance is 500, is the gap between the first purchase and the second purchase. So the distance between the first purchase and the second purchase. Let me repeat myself again. The old man bought bought a MTN for 10 naira or 10 kwacha or 10 rand in January, and in February the old man realized that the price of MTN has dropped from 10 to 5 rand to 5 naira or $5. So now it's now equating to what I put here, which is 50 points. That is that area, that distance is what we use to call dollar cost average. Dollar cost average is old method that big investors normally use in those days. In fact, if you know how to use dollar cost average, there's no investment you cannot do, because as the market depreciates, you come and buy more at dollar cost average. So that is why the 500 is there. Is madam understand what I'm saying here?
Yes, I understand that the 500 means is equivalent to the 50 pips, which is the difference,
Good.
the price difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
price difference. So either you are buying or you are selling. It will Robert will be counting 50 pips before he re-enter the market for you. So I think there's no question. We can continue at this level. So now these are the settings. Then it's good for you to save your settings so that every time you don't write, you don't do settings again. You can see I normally save my settings. You can see what is here. You see a lot of settings when I'm working. Before I even release the software, I normally do all this. So let me call this currency. What can I call it? Okay, let me put today's date, which is 26/08 2025 26/08 25. You can save it as anything that can make you remember. You can see that he took it. So now I've said it. I've said, okay, what did he say? The token does not match. Okay, yeah, this error does come. Let me put it on your screen. It does come like that sometimes. That's why I said we must refresh. So I want to put it on your screen so that you see. If you install, you see something like this. You see your input doesn't match the token, and your input does not match the token. You click OK, and you click OK here. Something went wrong, maybe when I'm setting up the stuff. So I need to come and quickly check my server here. So if you have that kind of similar thing, don't panic. Just call my attention that I've seen where the error is. I make the mistake from my server here. So just call me that, hey, guy, I'm generating the token, is giving me error. What is the problem? So now I need to regenerate this token, but it's not a problem. 691045. I put 55 instead of 45. 6910 4512. That's the actual account number. So pardon me for that. The mistake is from me. I don't like working under pressure, under pressure, because yeah. So now we saw that the account gets error. So what do? We reinstall the robot. You can see what I did. I just come to the expert. I drag the expert to the chart. I come back here. The setting I did now, I'm going to load the setting back. It's only one thing that got problem there, which is the token. I launched the token. You see, I load what we have done back. This is where the problem is, the token. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to my site, to my website. This is the website. I close this. Okay. I will refresh the page for it to update the database of the correction I did on my server. So let's be patient for it to load. It doesn't take time like this. My internet is it's not okay. That's why we are taking. So now you click get token again. Then I'm going to pick up the token again. Then I'm going to come to the software and I double click. I delete all the tokens I put there before. I input another one. I just resave it. So it's not a big deal. Look for it and say this currency. I put the date, the name I used to save it before. Then I say, okay. Now you can see everything is fine. Everything is working except one thing. The robot, you see your robot at the edge of your right hand side of your screen. Where I'm moving the mouse, this is the robot. But can somebody tell me, is this robot smiling or is frowning? Anybody? Is the robot smiling or the robot is frowning?
It's frowning.
Good. When the robot frown, when the robot frown like this, that shows that your installation is not completed. So now, two things that can make a robot frown. If this is MT4. If you are using MT5, you will not see a robot frowning. You will see a graduation cap, but that graduation cap will become gray. That means that robot is not well installed. But when that graduation cap becomes blue, that means it's well installed. But in metaphor, we see emoji that is frowning. When your robot is frowning, two things happen. Number one is, if you, let me right click on the chart and come to expert advisor, come to property, then I will check common folder. You see, I did not allow live trading. I need to allow live trading. Then I will say, okay. Now, out of the two things that can make the robot frown, we have solved the one problem and the robot is not smiling. Then the next thing is auto trade. If I click this auto trade now, it must show a play button green. You can see, then the robot is smiling. Now this robot is fully working. So this robot can only stop the day your license expire. If your license expire 1 month, it will stop. If it's 1 year, after 1 year, it will stop. If it's a live license you have, it will never stop until you stop it yourself. Now, this is how we install the robot. Okay. Now, remember I'm saying that I'm using the minimum capital installation for the robot. That means minimum capital for Axie is $500. So everything I'm doing now based on $500. Then before I finish the class, we are going to spend little hour more because in the beginning of the class we wasted a lot of time. So we're going to spend little time more to explain for people that are using $1,000, $2,000. Like my own account is $5,000 account, so I can't use 1.5. Okay. But what do I need to do to increase my profit chances? Okay, I'm going to explain it. So now, one good thing about this robot is that it allows us, I want to delete all the pairs I'm trading on this account so that I can show us everything from the beginning to the end, okay? So we don't need to rush because new people among us need to enjoy this class a bit. So I'm deleting all the assets I've done here. No. Oh, what did I delete? I deleted the wrong one, I guess, because, yeah, no, I didn't delete it. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to talk about this trade that is on, especially for the new people that are joining us, so that you understand what I said. If I said you can never lose money, see, when I said that people can never lose money with my strategy, people insult me like crazy on YouTube. But because that's the limit, that is how, some people, if somebody says something online I don't understand, I rather talk to that person, send email that I watch your YouTube, you said 1, 2, 3. Please, how come? But you see, some people who are ignorant about knowledge, they will start insulting someone. This trade you are looking at it here, this US Japanese yen, is edge April or February or April 2024. That is when this trade edge. February or April, if I don't make a mistake, 2024. This is August 2025. And when this account edge, it edged at about $1,000. If you look at it tonight, it's minus $55. So this is the main reason why I normally tell all my followers, any money you want to use urgently is not for trading, because urgent money will make you lose in trading. I'm 25 years in this industry. So a lot of things taught me lesson. And trading is all about patience. Now, if you look at this, last year I was supposed to lose $1,000. And at this night, I can close this $55 because I've made more than this in a year. I can show you the history of this account even before we close the class. I don't lie to people. This is not a demo account, guys. It's a live account, micro live account. Okay, why am I saying this? When I tell people that you can never blow money, I expect people to ask me, why you say I can never lose money? Then I'll explain. But people say, that guy is idiot. It's a scammer. Everybody lose money in Forex. Because their mentality cannot power my information. I've hedged account for 3 years. After 3 years, I remember it's gold. After 3 years, that account, I entered that trade wrongly in 2021. And I closed the account. I closed gold at profit in 2023. 3 good years. Because I can never give my money to broker. I've given a lot of money to broker in my life. And at the stage I'm operating now, I can't give 1 cent to broker. I will rather wait patiently until I get all my money back. So that is why when most of you that call me today that you said you can never lose money. How? That is explanation. I can never lose money in trading. Proudly telling you. Now, we have done this, okay? This software, the beauty of it is that if you ask people that have been using the robots that we are using since last year, if you have $500 in AXI, you can only trade 1 asset. 1 asset and 1 asset only. That is what you can trade. And it gave us a lot of patience to be able to pass the first stage seed. Okay, so now with this limited edition, because we are the one picking direction to buy and sell by ourselves, with $500 you can trade multiple assets. But just make sure that 1 asset close at profit or break even before you enter another market. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean. If you look at my this chart now, is only US Japanese yen. I didn't even put it. Okay, let me first of all do this. Anytime you first of all install your MT4, you come to your market watch, click on it anywhere, right click and say show all. Show all means you are telling the platform to load all the trading assets. Then you're gonna close it. If it's inside your server, you're going to close it because our server is not meant for us to load a lot of information, especially if you are using AWS, which is free for 6 months now. You must not load a lot of information. It's going to be freezing. So we want to make it so light. Okay, now I come to here, then I want to start putting assets on my chart. Okay, then I put US shelf, I put pounds USD, I put euro USD. You can see the way I'm putting them. US Japanese yen is already been there. Oh, sorry, I can't trade this. I can't trade all these assets I'm putting because I'm trading micros account. This one is micro account. So I'm going to come to Forex Cent. So I'm trading AUD card. I'm trading. I won't do a lot of things, but I just want to show you practically how you are going to do all this. In Axie, we don't have micro accounts, so you can just put all the assets. I'm trading again US this shelf. I'm trading everything here. I can trade everything here, because the limited edition give me opportunity to choose which signal am I going to pick first. AUD card. After AUD card, we have AUD shelf. I'm trading AUD shelf. AUD shelf. This is where I am. AUD shelf. AUD Japanese yen. All the currency I can trade. Let me put few so that AUD Japan, AUD NZ, AUD NZ, AUD. No. Please don't trade anything Mexican, Singapore. Don't trade all those assets. The reason is that their spread is crazy. And don't trade USD or Euros ZAR, as in South African currency. Don't trade it. The spread sometimes goes to 120 points. So it's senseless to make 120 points for the broker before you make 15 cents for, $1.15 for yourself. All this is all what is part of the training. You need to understand. Okay. So I'm going to, this one is Australian Singapore dollar. I will not take it. I want to take card chef. I'm going to take card chef. I'm going to take card JPY. Okay, so let me stop here. Let me stop. But you can choose everything, all the pairs apart from those super exotic. We call them exotic pairs. Actually, we have exotic pair apart among the one I took, but you see, any pairs that fall between 8 major currency is fine. But don't take exotic, as in typical exotic pairs like AUD, Singaporean dollar, AUD, USD, Mexican something. Don't take all those ones because they're going to give you a lot of stress. Even when you mistakenly enter those trades, they will stress you because the spread will be too much. Okay. So after I do all this, I want to pick signals on H4. Please, H4 alone. Higher time frame. My higher time frame will be H4. In my last class, I said we can take daily time frame. Yes, we can take daily time frame. I will need to talk about that briefly now. Let me just switch all this to 4 hours first. All right. Now I'm coming back to area of daily. Okay. So I normally like to make my screen attractive, but you remember that we're supposed to do all what we are doing inside the VPS. So when you are doing all this inside the VPS, just leave it ugly like this. So the only thing you just need to do is that where you see this, what do we call it? Israel Japanese said, I won't put the robot here because it will not rhyme with what I'm doing. I used old robot on this account before. So, but from here, I'll put the robot. So the next you do now is you put the robot, you come to input, and you come to load. Remember the preset, we have done the preset, you load it. Then you say, okay. So the robot is loaded on that. I continue doing that for other assets. Load the preset, this, okay. I load everything. Let me stop on this tray. Load, because I'm not going to use it on my laptop. I can only use it on my server. Please don't do this on your laptop. Do it on your server. Because if you do this on your laptop and ESCOM inside it, ESCOM took electricity, the robot will stop working. And when the robot stops working, your investment is at risk. Because internet and electricity, they are the one that keep your robot alive. So don't do this on your PC. All this what we are doing, we're supposed to do it inside our server. Okay? Now that we have done this, we have done all this inside our server. Okay? So the next thing we need to do is we need to put now I want people that have been using the system before, that you have been using it on your funded account. Please, you have to listen to what I'm going to talk about Price Hunter and the additional signal I'm giving you on a daily basis. Because I'm giving you additional signal doesn't mean that Price Hunter doesn't work anymore. I don't know, maybe the man, the person is in the house. This month alone, he has done 24% of his account. And when I asked him, why did you make so much profit? He said he based his trading on Price Hunter mostly. If you look at yesterday, Monday, we don't get any signal. I didn't say, because I don't send rubbish signal to the group. Today, I got only one signal. But on Price Hunter, I got many signals that I ignore. So the Price Hunter is still valid, is still very important for your trading if you don't mind, okay? So now that I said that, how do we now incorporate the two? Because limited edition doesn't place trade by itself. We are the one that will place the trade, and the robot will now manage it for us. There's nothing change much, but with between this limited edition and the old robot. If the old robot plays trade for us, but we realize that sometimes that robot doesn't filter the signal properly. That is why sometimes we edge, people with a small account edge in time. So that is why we want to, when we get signal, we want to reconfirm that, does this signal make sense? If it is yes, we trigger it. If it is no, we abandon it. And the way I explained to you in my first video, the way you don't need to sit in front of your computer. Just make sure that you log into your account on your mobile phone. So when the signal comes to your mobile phone, you just click your mobile phone, check maybe it's suitable or it's not suitable. If it's suitable, just press buy. Everything I'm asking you to do is just cost you 1 minute of your time. So it's not something so time consuming, because I make sure I will make sure that I teach you all the technological aspect of trading that will make you find trading so simple. I don't sit in front of my computer anymore. I play straight even on the move once there's internet on my phone. Okay, so now for us to now get signal from our what do you call it? Our VPS. Now we have put the robot on the chart. We have put as many robots on the asset we want to trade, as many assets as possible. So the next we need to do is to come to indicators. Now we need that indicator also to install. Let me just copy it from one of the accounts and come and install it here straight away. So just give me 1 minute. For we come here. No. What will no? Okay, good. Open data folder. Let's wait for it. Okay, MQL4 indicators. I'm not even sure. Maybe I have. Okay, price alter. Let me check if it's inside or it's not empty. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Let me pick price alter. I just need to copy it. Then come to account we are using. We come to file, open data folder. Let's wait for the folder. Okay, MQL4 indicators is empty. Then I paste it. In fact, sometimes this class even it can help me because I'm lazy to do all this for days now. I'm just okay. So now this is the price alter. We need to open it and drag it to our chart. Okay. Then we just click OK. Let me let you see what you see. After you drag it to the chart, let me do it again. You drag the price alter. Remember that the price alter is indicator. We install it on the indicator. So you refresh the indicator first. Then you look for price alter. You open it. Depend on how you say install it. You put it on the chart and you say OK. So this is one. This is a very, 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 very powerful signal. I don't know, maybe Mr. Oyeleke, are you in the house? Okay, or it's like he's not in the house. The reason why I'm calling him is during the week we discuss. It depends only on this signal, and in July, he got profit sharing with Axie 779. In this August, he has already got his certificate of sharing, which is 690 something. So what you have is enough for you to trade. It's enough for you to trade. But I just support with that signal I'm sending. So even you will see that if I'm sending that signal, I will still send you this, that please check your price zone. So it's very important. It's very, very important. So now, inside your server, you put it like this, okay? And when you do this, when you put the signal, remember it's on H4. Please don't use H1. H1 will give you signal also, but the signal is not so solid. H4 is very solid. D1 is more solid than H4. But what is the problem of D1? The problem of D1 is that in South Africa, the daily signal will come 12 midnight. The last candle of the day, 24th candle of the day, will give me signal. So, if we do that, that means we can only place trade at night. Some of us, we don't see night. Somebody like me, I see night. I can sleep anytime. That's why I said don't go to more than, if you're going down, don't just go more than 4 hours. 4 hours, you can get 3-4 trades, even 4 or 5 trades in a week, which is okay, and they will give you rest of mind. But if you are coming to H1, you can get 20 trades. But some of them, will hedge. If you are new people among us, you may not know what is hedge, but by the time we are doing our practical class on Friday, you will see what is called hedge. It's very simple. I'm used to it. It's what I've been doing for 16 years. But most of the people I'm training now, they normally let me see that, oh, it's a job. It's not a job for me. It's 10 minutes, 15 minutes when I want to do it. Fine. So we put this signal on it. If you want to, I'm installing it as if I'm installing it inside my VPS. Inside my VPS, I just put it like this. I come out. Then inside the VPS, for you to get this information on your screen, on your mobile phone, there's something you need to do. We need to come to the tools, come to option, then we come to notification. You see notification here? Then we come to enable push notification, and we need to put our meta code number here. How do you get your meta code number? I did that class last time. On a mobile phone, on Android phone, you get it below your chart. On on iPhone, you get it below your chart. On Android phone, you get it under settings. There are videos that I've done that cover this. Don't let us go there. I will send the video to whoever want to install it, want to activate notification. Why this notification is very important, it makes life easy for you. Immediately you put notification on it like this, you see what I did? I just close it, I just enable it, and you put all this on your server. You just need your mobile phone in your hand. Let's say you travel from South Africa to Nigeria. You are still connected with your trades. Anytime there's a signal on your server, on your VPS, you will get that signal on that mobile phone. You just check, okay, is this trade valid? Let me check, it's valid. You just place trade. That is all. You don't need more than your mobile phone to move around. So that is why my education is comprehensive. When you are trading Forex and you are still sitting in front of your computer, you are still a slave to market. Trading Forex is a freedom. You know what I are doing? You must be making income while you don't stress. If you say you don't want 9 to 5 job, but you are still sitting in front of your computer 9 to 5, you are still a slave to trade. Okay, so now let's say we did that, the tools, we do this installation. Like I said, I activated. I don't know, maybe this number is right, but I don't want to care about that tonight. So we click OK. Then after that, we will now just, what do we do? Okay, we have done something a little bit wrong, which I'm going to tell us. You see, because I like shortcuts for everything I'm doing. So on this chart, I want to remove you see, I come to expert. I want to remove expert on this chart. Okay, why did I remove expert on this chart? That I want to use indicator. I want to save this indicator as a template. Let us see how I'm going to do it. Let me remove all these robots first. Remove. Just click on the chart, right click on any place on your chart, come to expert advisor, come to remove robot. Okay, now which one did I? Okay, I did this. Now instead for me now to be repeating the same thing time to time, I've already done this. I can just come here and say, I right click, I say template, save template. I'll just say, let me see. Okay, I can say supply and demand, or I can say price zone. And I'll say, okay, period. Now let's see how fast it is. Now I come here, you can see that there's nothing here. I just come here, template, I just load price zone. You can see, instead for me to be dragging it one by one again to each chart, I just do one chart and I'm copying templates, price zone, template, price zone, template, price zone, template, price zone. See how fast it will how easy to make my life is once I do one. Then another thing that I want to tell us is that remember that everything we are doing, we are assuming that we are doing it inside our server. Because I'm still going to come out and tell you if you want to install this on your laptop or your physical laptop. If you are the time that you have all days in your hand, you like me, I don't go out of the house. I may be in my house for 2 weeks without even opening my curtain. So you come to my house, I don't sit with my trade. I'm always on Netflix to watch documentaries, okay? Because I love documentaries a lot. So, but when I want to see my screen, I want to see my screen look beautiful. So I'm going to explain that also. Now, let's use this one to explain what I want to say. Let's say you have installed all this on your server, or your server can look ugly. It doesn't care because you don't need it. You don't need the beautification of your server, whatever. Just leave everything like this on your server, but install it properly, okay? Now, here, I want to make it, because this is a screen. Let's say this is my laptop in front of me in the house. I want to make it a little bit looking attractive. So what I did now is, okay, it's like I'm very fast here. Okay, now I first of all right click, I come to grid, I remove the grids, okay? Then this candle, this is a line chart. You can look at it here, it's line chart. I want candles, I pick a candles, then I blow it up by magnify lens. It became like this. I right click and I come to property, okay? Because now this is looking like a beginner class now, because I'm now considering most of the people that joined me this week, okay? So now buy up is buying candle, buy down is selling candle. I normally like red for my selling candle. I love green or lime green for my buying candle. So now bullish candle, bullish and buy are the same thing. Don't let it confuse us. So we put bullish candle, which is our light lime green, and bearish candle, which is bear candle, is a selling candle. I make it red also. So if I click OK, look at my chart. It will look more attractive. But let me tell you something. Green and red is a default candle color. But some people will use white and blue over black. Some will use yellow and gold. But this is a basic way of how to choose your color. So let's do that. Let's leave that one. Then now I want to put my price hunter on it. Okay. But you remember, since I've choose green and red, I must not put price hunter straight. Let me tell you what is going to happen. If I put it like this, look at what happened. The color will be mismatched. And you can see green on green. There's some green color that will come that you will not even see this arrow. So what I want to do here is I want to come to indicator list. When you click your indicator list, your pop-up dialog box will come out, which is this. Then you say edit. Then I want to come to color. Then under the color, I want to change this to blue. Let me check it to this blue. Then I want to change this red to something like pink, deep pink. Then I'll say okay. Now you see that it's better like this. You can see the color, but this pink is not good because this pink and this red almost match themselves. I come to indicator list again. I come here. I come to edit. Then I want to change this pink. Let me change it to something like golden yellow or dark orange or whatever. Let's just see how it's going to look, because we want to see those candles properly. Okay. Yes, you can see. This is when you want to sit in front of your computer in the house and checking all this. If you are the one that do all those 10 minutes, 5 minutes trading, like if you want to use this strategy on deriv, if you are trading deriv, this can, if you want to sit in front of, I trade deriv, I trade volatility, I don't sit in front of my computer. I don't like it. I don't want anything that will give me a mental stress. So that's why I develop everything that will make my life. I just want to make money easier way than working hard to make money. working hard to make money. I don't believe in it. I believe in working smart with money. Okay, so that's why I do all this. Okay, so now when you do this, you can now save this one also as a template. You call it you say save template. You can say my laptop template. My laptop template. This one is not for server. Laptop template. Good. So my laptop. So now this one will be on your laptop, and anytime. But remember, you cannot put robot on your laptop. Please don't put robot on your laptop, because if you put robot on your laptop and you are trading with your robot on your laptop, if electricity went away, or like what is happening to me tonight, my internet is not stable, it's gonna affect the robot performance, because robot need internet to run my account. So your robot must be on your VPS 247 365 days a year. So please don't confuse things together. Now we have done all this. We have set up our account on our server. This one is, by the way, on your laptop. I'm going to close it. Now let's say you are trading $500, okay? And you just hear signal, and the signal comes out. I hate what I'm seeing here, but let me just make it a little bit better for myself, because it's too. Let me see my laptop. Let me go back to my laptop stuff. Let me spread it, because sometimes which pair am I trading? All these crazy pairs. Let me use pounds USD, because all these crazy pairs, they will take some times to align properly before. So template, my laptop template. I want to see my, you can see decent color, very okay. Now let's say these two signal comes out. No, two of them cannot come out at the same time. Let's say this first one comes out and it's telling us to sell. But look at another block here, which is the demand zone. This is the kind of signal I will personally ignore. But when we are using the old robot will not ignore it. The old robot will trade it. And what is going to happen, look at it here, because I need to explain to you everything, the concept, what is going on in my brain when I'm developing all this software. So now we are going to be here. Look at the price, is 17 pips. And after 17 pips, because of this demand zone, market pullback. So these are the things that will make your trade to spend days before it closes, or to edge, or to have multiple multiple dollar cost average. So that is what we want to eliminate. That's why I released this robot. For example, if my trade come out here, look at this alert. This alert came out. Look at how many pips it travels. It traveled 61 pips. These are the kind of signal I will personally accept to trade. Okay, these are the kind of trade I'll personally. But remember, we are on H1. Like I said, I want H4. Good. This is another one. This is the what blow everybody's account last Friday. If you remember this trade, this candle, it blew two of my friends almost $10,000, because they don't use my software and I don't force my software on anybody. All of us are traders. Okay, so and we are still in this trade up to now. So like this one, it came out, and look at the distance for the demand zone. Look, if you look at this kind of trade, this arrow came out here, and look at where another arrow came out. This is 1,449 points. This is 144 pips. But don't wait to take all this trade, or as in to wait from here to take profit here. No, just look for 20 pips. And how many times will these 20 pips come out? It comes out here 1, 2, 3. Let's look at how many days. This one came out this day. This one came out this day, and another one came out here. So let's look at this one. Is July 8th, August 7, August 14, August 22. Let's say a week. Let's say in a week you get one signal on pounds USD. Remember that it's not only pounds USD you are trading. We are trading a lot of assets. So if pound USD doesn't get alert for another 5 days, another asset will give you opportunity to trade. But we want to trade a solid signal. That is why we want to trade higher time frame signal. And that's why limited edition robot is very, very good, because it gave you allowance to pick your trade and sanitize your trade before you enter the market. So now I've done this. After I did this, then I need to put, remember that we didn't put our limited edition software on it. We put it on it and we load our preset, which we designed tonight, and put it like this and say, okay. So now, if I now come here, let me just try it and show you. Let's say, what is happening here? It's supposed to give me, okay, let me just say new order. I want to place order now. Let me just place one order. I'll close it at loss just to explain in the class. So let's say I place one order here, pounds USD, which is 0.01. And I just say, where is the price? Let me just place anything. I place sell. You see, when I put the sell at 0.01, the robot is the one that will be managing it. It's not me. Mine is just to decide, do I want to buy here or I want to sell here? And when signal comes out, this guy say I should buy, and I realize that there's a distance between the blocks, the demand and supply zone. I'll buy and I'll walk away. So it's now the work of the robot to be managing it. And where will the robot take the profit? The robot will take profit immediately. This float became $1.50. It closes it. It will close it. It doesn't concern you anymore. Just place it and walk away and go and do your normal routine business. And if you are home, you are relaxing. When another signal come out, you trade. But make sure that you understand the lot allocation. Some people who have like now we have 6,000 micro dollar here. Some people will now put on $500. Some people will go and say one lot size. You are going to mess up this account. It's not going to blow, but it's going to edge immediately because your capital is very little. But if you use 0.01 on $500, is fine. If you are trading $1,000 and you start your trading with 0.02, that you know that you can trade like 4 or 5 assets. If you are trading like $1,000, you can enter 3 trades at the same time. Let's say one signal came out 11 o'clock, you enter it, 12 o'clock, you enter it, 1 o'clock, you enter those trades. And you don't wait for one to close before you enter another. If you are trading $500, you can only enter maximum 2 trades at a time. Let's say one trade comes 10 o'clock, you enter it, it doesn't close, 11 o'clock, another trade, another alert came out, you enter it, making 2. You cannot do more than maximum of 2 trades at 0.01 on $500. So this is a discipline for a trader. But some people, I will see them using $500, they will use 0.5 to trade. This is too much on $500. On my robot, it's not, account will not blow, but this account will edge faster because you are telling the robot to use $5 per pip. $5 per pip. 0.5 is $5 per pip. Half of standard lot. 0.05 is 50 cents per pip. Now let me because I need to I normally lay emphasis on what we call money management. That is what is wrecking a lot of amateur that they don't know. Though we have something good that can help us. Let's say we have $500 in your account, and your starting lot size is $5 divided by your lot size is 0.5, which is $5 per pip. Now let's see what is going to happen. We divide this $50 by 5. Because $500 divided by 5. See what happened. 100 pips. If market move against you 100 pips, that $500 is blown. Though in our own case, it won't blow. Once they move about 2.5%, it will edge. 2.5% of 500 is what? Multiplied by 2.5%. Please, the class is more lengthy than we believe. So at $12.50, the robot edge your account for you. Protection. So you now trade it. But don't trade heavily like this. This is not making sense. But let me say you have $500. You now trade 0.01. That is divided by 10 cents. 0.01 is 10 cents per pip. You see, you need 5,000 pips before this account can be blown. So definitely, this money, you can trade this money for the next 3, 4, 5 years without blowing it. Because if you don't know how to successfully manage, I call it lot size management, it's going to come back to you and hit you hard. So that is that about that. But now let me now cover the people that are using like $5,000, people like myself trading $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. How do you manage? How do you mitigate your profit? You can say, okay, every trade you want to trade $5. I mean, you want to make $5 per any trade entry, or you want to make $10. You can even say you want to make $20. Now listen carefully. If you are trading in what do you call it? Money that is capital that is heavy. So you can say per trade $20. Okay. Now let me close it. Close it like this. So inside the robot, $20. Okay. If you use 0.01 to trade, you need to wait for 200 pips to make $20. If you use 0.02, you will wait for 100 pips to make $20. If you use 0.03, that is, anybody can help me? Anybody in the house? Okay, let me do this. Please, my strategy is a very, very good arithmetics understanding. Okay, so let's say we want to make 20,000. We want to make $20 per trade. Now, and we use 0.03, which is 30 cents. So divided by 30 cents. We are not seeing your screen, sir. Who is not seeing my screen? Please, do you see my screen?
Yes, your screen is showing.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Because somebody just somebody messaged. Okay. So now let's say we want to use 0.03. That's 30 cents. So divided by 0.3. That means you need 66 pips to make $20. Now let's say you want $20 and you want to use 0.04. That one is easy. You need $40. So I mean $50 divided by 0.04 will give us 40 cents per pip. You need 50 pips to make money. Now, it depends on your capital. Like I said, I have some of our members using 0.05. Let's say you want to make $20 and you now use 0.05. Please, if you are new among us, you are not alone. You are not alone. If by now you don't understand, Miss Stando, I will make sure I call you. Just give me 1 minute. I'll call you now because I can see you raise up your hand. No, so if you want to make $20 per trade, and you use 0.05, you divide it by 50 cents. Because you remember 0.05, that is 50 cents. Divide by 50 cents. You need 40 pips. You can see that everybody that want to make profit of $20, you must understand the allocation of your lot sizes. Allocation of your lot sizes depend on your capital. So you can see how this thing related. So if you understand this concept properly, I'm telling you, you will be one of the people that will be telling people our Forex is simple, because you understand the basic. This is not mathematics. This is just a basic arithmetics that you need to understand. So for me, I don't look for $20 per trade. The highest I can look for trade is $5 per trade on the funded account. Now, let me tell you, let's say at the end of, because I normally conclude my class like that. At the end of the month, you do 1.5% of your account. Let's say you put $500 here, multiply by 1.5% of your account, which no bank in the world will give you this per month, which is on your $500, you make $7.50. Naturally, it won't make any sense to you. It will never make any sense to you, because the greed in human being will tell you, for how long will I be making $7.50? Forgotten that, how much is your capital? You don't query your capital, you want to query your income. Your income is inverse proportional to your capital. Now, let's now see somebody that trade the same money with $100,000 active funding. Let's say you manage to get to we have 4 people that already qualify for $100,000 among us. So multiply by 1.5%. Now you get $1,500. Axie will take 50%, you take 50%. Let's divide this by 2. That means that month you make 1.5%. Axie will give you $750,000. That is what you are going to make that month. What is the difference? The same profit you made, but capital different. That is why if you want to make Forex to become something that will be feeding you on monthly basis, you have to ask yourself, how much capital can you infuse? But if you put small capital, you are looking for big profit. That is why you see people encounter losses upon losses upon losses. Then they will get frustrated and say, Forex is a scam. Forex is not a scam. For the past 16 years, I've not lost a dime in this market called Forex. Last year, for the sake of the people that just joined us, I want to show us something quickly. Then I will call Mr. and Mrs. Tando to ask a question. Where will I see this? What I want to show us something. I want to show us something here. How would I get this thing quickly? Okay, I will get it quickly now. Yeah. And this is the concept that I want anybody attending my class to understand going forward about trading. I'm going to show us something here. This micro account I've started trading with all my members since 2024 February 2024. We see there's nothing I'm hiding. I don't hide anything. I'm highly transparent because I know I'm a trader. I know I don't lie to anyone. So there's nothing to hide for anyone. So let us see something here. Let us see something here quickly so that I will end the class like that for questioning and answering. So let's come here. Let's check this account. It's a micro account, but either micro account or standard account, money is money because it's real money. If I lose it, it's going to pay me. So now let's see something here. And this is where I'm going to conclude. I'm going to stop for the class and I will start answering questions. Okay. So give me a little time. The internet is not stable. So let the account load. It's online for anybody who wants to see it. I can give you the link. You go and check it. So, and okay, it's good. It's analysis from this account that I'm using. It's the same account that we are using to do this practical. This is the result of this account I want to give us here. Oh my goodness. I've never seen my internet slow like this. Fiber. Yeah. Just be patient. Let it load. So that I will now explain this, that now you now look at the way your mindset will start thinking going forward. That if I have $500, I make 1.5%, have made a lot of money. If you can do 1.5% on $500 for 2-3 years, investors will look for you and give you money to manage. I'm telling you, I manage people's portfolio, but there's some month I do 0.5% in a month. Investors are happy because their capital is secured, something comes in. Until a trader's mindset change that I don't evaluate my income by money, I evaluate my income by percentage. That way, you will not put pressure on your hard-earned money. Please just forgive me for this internet tonight. This is the last slide I'm going to show with us. Then we call it a day. Then I will answer. I will take a question. Okay, while we are waiting, Miss Stando or Mrs. Standos.
Sorry, I actually meant to type that. I didn't actually mean to raise my hand. But what I wanted to find out is I'm new here, so this is like the first session that I'm attending after we spoke earlier on. Yeah. What I wanted to find out is when we start these accounts, are they self-funded by us, or are we going to go straight onto the platform that you are working with, or would you be looking at our previous trade history?
No. This is how the funded account works. They want you to put your own money, which is minimum of $500 in your account, because they believe if you put your own money, it will entice you to be serious. Okay, so after you put your own $500 in your account, they want you to trade that $500 and make 7%, just 7% of your account. You make 7% of the account, and you must not get up to minus 10% drawdown of your own $500. Remember that minus 10% of your account is $50. Once you get minus 10%, they will not fund you. You are not a good trader. But if you don't get up to minus 10 and you make 7% of your account, they will give you $5,000.
I see.
Because I send you a PDF in the morning. All those people you saw in that PDF, they are in this class. I'm not lying. We don't lie here. So they will now give you $5,000. So now, when they give you $5,000, you still keep your $500 to trade that $5,000. So if you do 7% on that $5,000 again, they will give you $20,000. But now that $20,000, they want you to commit $1,000 of your own money. It's your money. You can withdraw it at any time. You are not buying account. You are not doing all those nonsense Prophet are doing. This is a regulated broker we are talking about. So you put your $1,000, they give you $20,000. If you do another 7% of that $20,000, they will give you $100,000. As I'm talking, we have 4 of our members trading $100,000. As I'm talking to you currently. So that is how they will increase your money till $100,000. In the whole world, we have only 5 people trading $1 million, which is the maximum they can give. They stop at $1 million. So I don't know, maybe I answer your question, Ms. Tando.
Yes, you did answer my question. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So now, if you look at monthly return of this account, this is the same this account I'm using to explain to us. This is the result of the account of the same account here, because I like to see how I'm working, what I'm doing. This is let's say this is 11 months, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 17 months. Am I right? No. Okay, let's say this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 months. 19 months trading. Now, let's look at what that 19 months give me 45% of my account. So now let's say you this account is 100,000 funding. 100,000. No, don't let us jump. Let's say this account is $5,000 funding. $5,000 funding multiplied by 45%. That means on this account in 19 months, you do 2,250. Okay? Let's leave it that way. Now, $20,000 funding. The important of OPM is what I'm telling you. Other people's money. Any business you are doing that depend on your money can never make you rich fast. There's no rich man in the world that doesn't go to bank and borrow money. But if all of us cannot be privileged to have rich family, whatever, what we need to do is to build up a skill that you will leverage to get other people's money. So what we are preaching now is other people's money from a broker that want a good trader. Okay, now let's say in $20,000 you get $20,000 multiplied by 45%. You got this in 19 months. This in 19 months multiplied by is South African rand today. All the dollar is exchange today is 17.2. They did it for me. This is about 154,800. This is the money that some people don't get in 2-3 years. And they are working like crazy. And you can get it in front of your laptop, having the skill we are talking about. Now, where he started making money is by the time you started trading $100,000. Multiply by 45%. 45%, that's or you make $45,000. Under this, actually will take 50%. So divide it by 2. That means that's 19 months. If you trade the way I traded here, and I'm managing 100,000, in 19 months you get $22,000. In South Africa, we multiply it by, as at this night, multiply by 17.2. You get 87,000 rands. Okay? Now, let me multiply it by 80 to change it to Nigerian Naira. This is 30 million Naira. Any Nigerian among us knows what this can do. If you are not a extravagant person, this can take you the 10 years before you can finish. So this is where it started making money. And somebody who can look at this account can say, how can I do 0.5% in a month? How can I do 1.6% in a month? Because you are doing that, justifying $500 capital, $100 capital, $200 capital. By the time you have the skill, you don't even need to make 1% per month. Let us do something. Let us do small calculation. Let's say you do 0.5% every month of the year, multiply by 12, which is 12 months. You're going to get 6%. Okay, you do 6% in a year. We multiply by 6%. You get 6,000 for that year. Multiply by 17.2. Even with 6% of 100,000 of AXI, you are still going to hold 103,000 rands. Divide this 103,000 rand by 12. That means at every month ending, you are getting 8,600 rand. If you multiply this by 80 for Nigerians, you are sitting on 688,000 naira every month. So these are the mindset that I want anybody who wants to trade started imbibing it. Not about you are making ridiculous risk on your small capital. You can use your small capital to build a strength and skill to open the door and give you access to OPM, other people's money. It's from that other people's money you can build your mansion that you are thinking on. Not on your own $500 one, because broker knows that all this money will be blown. Because if you are trading $1,000, by the time is coming to month ending, pressure will be on your body. Maybe you want to get 50% of that account. At the end of the day, broker will take that money. So you don't need to overtrade. You don't need to, especially with the skill, with the tools that we are using here. You come to class, I teach everything. You have a issue, you come to me, I do one-on-one with you. You are good to go. The fourth person that started sharing profit with AXI, among us used 7 months. The second person used 9 months with us, and they started getting money. We have about 4 or 5 people that have been sharing money, but the fastest person among them used 7 months. You understand? Now, if you build a skill within 7 months, and that skill give you access to 100,000, And you plan yourself very well. By next year, 2026, by God's grace, you move from 100,000 to 200,000. You don't even need to stress yourself. But not to capitalize on $500, $1,000 your money that you want to make it want to trade it to become a millionaire or pay rent of 15,000 rand in South Africa per month. You are going to blow that money. That's the main reason why people cannot sustain their capital while trading, because they have small capital, and that capital is what they bank on to become a millionaire or to become a financially what do we call it? Financially okay. No, your $500 can give you access to the quality education that I will give you, to the quality education that you are going to get. That quality education will do what? Give you access to other people's money, and from there you start building. Now, if you are, there's one account I'm trading here also, which I can show if there's no problem. Let me see if I can show this account. Okay, let me bring it to the screen for us to see. Where is it? Okay, because me, I don't hide anything for anybody following me. Look at this account. This is a managed account. All this money you see here, it's not my money. This $13,000 account, because I have the skill, other people's money will come to me. I manage it, I share from it. It's not my money. So these are the things that are supposed to be working in the brain of whoever wants to become a trader. Not that you just get $1,000, $2,000 of your own, then you now start struggling like a sweating chicken and say you want to buy a car with $2,000, you can't. That is why brokers know that all this money is coming to them. So broker will even tell you that minimum deposit $100. They know you can't trade that $100 for 3 months. And if now 1,000 people put $100,000 in the broker's account and they blow it in the length of 3 months, you have already given broker $1 million. Free money. So instead for you to now capitalize on trading that $100,000, you want to make it $500 and blow it, use that $100 to train the skill. Keep that money. The day you make 50 cents in a month, the day you make $1 in a month or $100, then keep it to get the skill. Then show the skill to where you can get other people's money. That is when now Forex can be something that will be financing your life. So we have any questions so that before we close it tonight? So on Friday, we're going to do practical class. Thank God that I even have an issue with internet. It makes me simplify things for even people that join us, because this is a preliminary thing I normally do 4th time of the year when we start the class. So, but I repeated it now, it's fine. So on Friday, we go to price zone management, streaming of account, like we normally do, because here we didn't use calculator. I just show how to install the robot and how to put assets. So if you have any issue tomorrow, you can call me. Book a time with me. I will show you. Or that one is on personal level, but Tuesday is a public class like now. Friday is more technical class for people that are already trading big capital. So if you have any question, we can discuss it now. If you have any question, we can discuss it. If there's no question, we can call it a day until we meet again on Friday. Mr. Ifi Odis.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
I want to quickly ask something, sir. Pertaining to because I remember in your last section you told us about putting if you like want to get what's it called? You want to get signal from price hunter. And it should be on on daily. That was in last section. But today you made mention. You gave reasons why you said daily. The problem for daily is that here in South Africa it appears by 12 o'clock, which is true because I've noticed it.
Yeah.
So what is it advising for me to go back to 4 hours or?
Yeah. You can go back to 4 hours. The reason why I stepped down, in fact, as I'm talking to you now, I have to be sincere with you. The reason why almost 5 people called me that Mr. Folari, we have not finished learning the first robot, you release the second one. So I just need to calm down. My hobby is to develop more tools for us in the community. So what I'm going to release another price hunter by September, October. I want to give space for people, at least to understand, to enjoy what, and the people, and the funniest thing, the people that are telling me that, you don't let us finish one before you release another one, they are the people that are already on my platform for 1 year. So I believe that they are the ones that even supposed to be happy that I gave more something. So I want to bring new price hunter by September, October. And why I want to bring it is that you remember that now we are comparing 1 hour, 4 hours daily on this one.
Yeah.
That one, you don't need to compare. That one will tell you where you want to see signal. If you want to see signal daily, 4 hours, 1 hour, 3 time frame, you want them to agree to give you a signal. That's when they will give you a signal. 3 zone must agree. H1, H4 daily.
Daily, that's nice.
So I've already finished the paperwork. It's just for me to sit down and code. But when people call me that, we don't finish learning that one, you bring that, I just stop. That, let me stop. Let me let people rest. So by October, when I release that one, I think that one will be more better than the one we are using now. But this one too is a killing, because the man that got 779 last month as the sharing and got 69, all of them use the same thing we are using. And this is what I've been using. This is what I've been using for more than 10 years, even myself. But because I have a lot of people following me now, I need to make sure that I am creating more advanced thing that will help us more.
Okay, sir. And the final question, sir. You remember the account we opened yesterday for my cousin, the one?
Yeah.
So, sir, I don't know. I just, from your own experience, I wanted to ask, because he's someone who who is busy too. So he was supposed to be on this section this evening.
Yeah.
He's a nurse, so he's he's busy over there.
I have a lot of American guys, Canadian guys, UK guys. I know they are very busy.
Okay, sir. So I was thinking, because I want to do the installation for him this night on video. So I was thinking, which one should I go for? Should I put the old robot or the new robot?
Please don't put the old robots, because I love the concept of the new robot, this limited edition I show you tonight. And it doesn't cost him anything if you can use all the technology I have teach in this. Just it's AWS in. Did he open his AWS in US?
I've not, but I'll be the one, because I would.
Okay, you are the one that open it, install everything the way I explained this night. Put price hunter on it on H4. Then go to tools and set up notification on his mobile phone in US. Yeah. If I told you are a nurse, it doesn't mean that you don't have 1 minute. This thing doesn't take 1 minute. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Then you go and look at the first video I did, how you can link, how you can place a trade on your mobile phone.
I know all those, sir.
So it's not a problem. It doesn't go to the server. The server, you have already uploaded everything, installed everything there. The signal is coming from the server to him. And if at all, there's 4 signal in a day, and he's busy, he pick one of the 4 or 2 out of the 4. He still go a long way at the end of the month.
Okay, sir.
He's trading he's doing a trader, funded account. So in the next 2-3 months, he qualified for 5,000. Next 2-3 months, he qualified for another 20,000. Because the limited edition is very, very okay, because it allows woman intervention. So you don't give robots all the decision making of your account.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
So, Mr. Babs.
Yeah, just a quick one. I just wanted to ask if the video will be available, because I've been in and out because
this video will be available. I'm sorry, last week Friday the video is not available, but I think my boss is recording this one today. Okay. All this Zoom something Google Meet, I don't use it. I don't know much about them, so it affected me sometime. But I am very happy. I saw that the recording is on tonight.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. So can we call it a day if there's no question again, so that we go and rest for the day? Mr. Dapo Akiwola.
Yes, sir. God bless you, sir.
Yes, sir.
My just one. I'm just curious about things. Now, all this EA
Yes.
and the price hunter.
Yes.
If we put it under VPS, our
yes, yes, sir. Yeah.
Now, will the price hunter appear if we are working on RC MT4?
Yeah, price hunter is working. We have MT4 version, we have MT5 version, but I normally tell all my clients to use MT4 because MT4 is more stable than MT5. I have the code for two of them, but they are very stable. So if you put everything on your server, you put it on Axie account on your server, so it's going to work.
Will the price hunter also appear, or we now need to also install it on Axie?
You install price hunter on the Axie, you install the robot on the Axie, both of them.
Okay.
You put it on the server. Put it on the server. But if you are the one that have time, that you want to sit in front of computer, you can put price hunter on your personal laptop, the way I did it tonight, and put only robot on the server. So when you get a signal on your laptop, you just place a trade. Like I placed a trade in front of everyone. I didn't even close that one because I just randomly pick a direction. You can see it has went against me $1.50. Oh, it's midnight. Server is off for 10 minutes. Okay. So I think I answered your question, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very, very much.
Yes, you're welcome. If I or this, or you still raise up your hand, or
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I am out of context, sir. Pertaining to, I just want to ask you about GBP CHF. What are your thoughts about it, sir?
Okay, let me quickly talk about that. Let me quickly talk about GBP.
Because it's in a range now.
No, don't worry about that. I'm inside that trade. This is a trade you can see. This is a trade you see. We entered this trade in August 2020, right?
Yes.
And all the three trade goes August 20. Today is 26. So we are 6 days. So if you didn't take off this is the one that is that's what I said. Why limited edition robot is very good. Everybody that removed this trade manually that day, because they saw small profit, they quickly grab it. They will have edge if the account is under $1,000. But if you don't remove this sell, it's going to close everything together by itself.
Okay.
Yeah. So just leave it. You don't need to. Don't close anything.
No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I know the robot is in charge.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Okay. Can we call it a day? Then until we meet on Friday, let me say good night. The new people among us, if you have 1 or 2 questions tomorrow, I'll upload the video. Then you can ask me as many questions I want to ask, because my worried and my problem is everybody must be okay when you are using my product. So you have access to my door. You can knock my door at any time when you have any bothering question. Having said this, I will say good night and enjoy your night.